They think safety comes from walls, from silence, from distance. But in the world of power, isolation is not safety, it is a slow and quiet death. Law 18 from the 48 Laws of Power warns you, do not build fortresses to protect yourself. Isolation is dangerous, and history never stops proving it. Take Louis XVI, King of France. He lived behind the golden gates of Versailles, a fortress of wealth, luxury, and absolute separation from the real world, while the people starved. He bathed in mirrors and chandeliers. Completely unaware of the storm outside, he built walls around his mind. Not just his palace, so when the revolution came, he didn't just lose his kingdom. He lost his head. That's the price of isolation, of blindness, detachment, destruction. Or consider the Chinese emperors during the late Qing dynasty. For generations, they locked themselves inside the Forbidden City, surrounded only by eunuchs, advisors, and rituals. They had no idea how far the world had advanced. When Western powers knocked on their gates with cannons and warships, the emperors were stunned. Their ignorance was accidental. It was the result of too many years behind stone walls and silk screens. The dynasty fell. Empire collapsed. Isolation had rotted it from the inside, even in modern times. The danger continues. Saddam Hussein, the brutal dictator of Iraq, surrounded himself with loyalists and paranoia. He trusted no one. He never traveled. He ignored the real threats. And in the end, it was his isolation that allowed foreign powers to strike him so easily. He had built a fortress around his ego, and it became a grave. Power needs proximity. Influence needs awareness. You cannot command what you cannot see. You cannot lead what you do not understand. You must be in the middle of the chaos, not hiding from it. You must feel the energy of the crowd. Listen to the whispers of dissent. Observe the shifting tides of power. That doesn't mean trusting blindly. It means exposing yourself strategically, being visible but not predictable, engaged but not attached. Look at the opposite, Napoleon Bonaparte. He walked among his soldiers before battle. He memorized their names, listened to their stories, ate with them. They adored him because he was present, because he didn't isolate, because he understood that to rule minds, you must touch hearts even in war. Or consider Queen Elizabeth I. In a world where queens were expected to stay behind closed doors, she stood before armies. She gave speeches. She moved among her people. And because of that, she built loyalty not through fear but presence. That presence protected her better than any wall ever could. The danger of isolation is that it gives you the illusion of control, while taking away your connection to reality. You stop hearing what people truly think. You stop seeing what's changing. You stop adapting. And when you stop adapting, you start falling. Even today, leaders who hide in corner offices lose touch with their teams. Creators who never engage lose relevance. Influencers who disappear from their audience fade from memory. You cannot lead from a fortress. You cannot influence from a vacuum. Walls might keep threats out, but they also keep opportunity out. They lock you in with your own assumptions. They turn your thoughts into echo chambers. They suffocate innovation. And in the game of power, those who can't evolve vanish. So don't hide. Don't shrink. Don't build castles around your comfort zone. Instead, master the art of strategic visibility. Be present where it matters. Show up when it counts. Listen without revealing. Move without warning. Be close enough to sense the shift, but sharp enough to stay in control. Because in the end, the fortress is not strength. It is fear disguised as strategy. True power walks through the storm. True power stands where others run. True power doesn't build walls, it builds awareness. And if they can see you, they'll fear what you might do next. But if they can't see you, they'll forget you. And in the world of power, to be forgotten is the ultimate defeat.